funny Andrew Edson.
Yeah, wow, what a good-looking crowd tonight. You guys like jokes, right? You guys like jokes about microwaves? All right, well, I got a joke about microwaves, but it's really subtle, okay? It's really subtle. It might go over your head, but if it does, that's okay, because I'll give you a signal. I'll give you one of these. A microwave. Come on, guys. I like to do that joke at the beginning of my set because it really gets the crowd cooking. But too many times I'll do it and the crowd will be ice cold in the middle. All right, that's my microwave joke. I thought of it last week, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, guys. I'm just excited to be out of my apartment. Me and my girlfriend got into a fight. She misused the word mansplaining again, and I didn't know how to correct her. What am I supposed to do in that situation, you know? She said she was on a train, and she was sitting next to a guy, and he kept opening his legs. His legs were, like, spreading apart, and his knees were brushing up against her. And she was like, he kept, like, mansplaining on me. I was like, what? That's not what that means. And she was like, oh, really? Then what does it mean, then? Which is an impression of my girlfriend that I like to do. Oh, really? So what does it mean, then? So I was like, I don't know if you want me to explain this to you. So I told her it's when a guy explains a concept to a woman. And she was like, oh, okay, I think I get it now, but do you think you could give me an example? And I was like, I feel like I just did. But yeah, that's my mansplaining joke. I'm looking around the audience right now. I don't see a lot of women laughing at that joke. And that's a funny joke because, I'll just stop myself there. Yeah, but my girlfriend's crazy. She's crazy, you guys. I think she's a serial killer. Yeah, I think she kills people. Because the other day, and I have proof, because the other day, I was in her kitchen, and I opened the fridge up, and what do I see in her fridge? I see a jar of peanut butter and a severed head. And I was like, who the fuck keeps peanut butter in the fridge? That's serial killer material there. And she was like, well, that's what the peanut butter jar says to do. And I was like, you probably shouldn't be taking advice from peanut butter jars. What is this, like a magic peanut butter jar? It's like, come closer, closer, my love, come closer, closer. Refrigerate me after opening. She's nuts. But she's my girlfriend. She takes the train a lot. I actually took the train here, which is a really good opportunity for the other comedians on the show, because I'll be filming my first episode. I'll be filming the first episode of my new show. I'm the host of the show, and I'm really excited for it. I just need a new guest for my first episode that I'm filming tonight, and I'm so excited for it. It's very similar to Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, but with a little twist. I added my own little twist to it. I'm really excited for the show. The name of the show is Comedians in Cars Giving Me a Ride Home Tonight. I need a ride home. I need a comedian to get together. I have gas money. Otherwise, it's just going to be another episode of me and the bus driver again, and there's only so many episodes that you can produce with him. I'll just be asking him, so, what do you do for work? The bus driver drives the bus, in case you guys are wondering. I'm really excited for the weather. You know, it's really starting to get really cold out, and we can only do so many outside activities right now. And I'm excited for next weekend that I'm going fishing with my dad. Yeah, we're going fishing. And I was so excited that I just decided to text him to make sure we were still doing it. But when I texted him, I had a typo in my text, and it was just one letter, but autocorrect didn't really help me out, and I really wish it had, because I texted my dad, hey, Dad, are we still on for fisting this weekend? And I think I have something new to talk about in therapy, because he responded, yes. So that's what I'm doing next weekend. Should be a lot of fun. But not as fun as last weekend when I was supposed to go hiking with my brother. And again, I was so excited I decided to text him. And again, I had a typo. See if you can catch the typo here. I was so excited, I texted my brother, hey, bro, you still down to have butt sex on Friday? Texted him back real quick. Sorry, I meant hiking. My brother's crazy. My brother, I did that joke once with my brother in the crowd, and he was like, "Hey, Andy, that joke's kind of gay." I was like, "Really? Gay? You think it's gay? It's not the incest that bothers you?" And I think we should all be more like my brother. You know, he's able to see past the incest for what it really is, brotherly love. But yeah, that's my brother. He's nuts. I got 3 impressions for you guys. I got 3 impressions. This first one, I hope you like it. This is my impression of Tom Petty if you asked him to back down. No, I won't. Thank you. Oh wow, an applause for that one. That's a first. This is the second impression. This is Forrest Gump. This is Forrest Gump after Lieutenant Dan asked him to make him an omelet. But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no eggs. That joke never gets a laugh, but I guess this is a lightning crowd tonight. Appreciate it, guys. I said I had 3, right? I fucking forget what the last one is. This is me forgetting my own jokes. All right. No, the last joke. This last impression, this is a father of a family of 4 who just brought his family to Revere Beach on a bright, sunny summer day. Let's go home. I'm not really a big fan of Revere, you know. I'm not a really big fan. Anyone here from Revere? Oh, we got one in the crowd. He doesn't seem too excited about it either. But it's not so much the town there that, you know, that I don't really like it. It's really just, it's the town I always end up in when I get lost. You know, I'll be like, someone will ask me like, "Hey, do you know how to get to Revere?" I'd be like, "Yeah, you act like you're going to the casino and you take a wrong turn." But I got one last joke for you guys, and it's like another silly, stupid, I like to call them popsicle stick style jokes, but I hope you guys like it. What did the clam say at the end of the clam bake? "I'm chowder here." I told that joke on a client conference call at Fidelity. When I worked at Fidelity, we were running a meeting with the client, but the client hadn't gotten on yet. And so the lady who was running the meeting, she was like, "Does anyone have any jokes or any stories?" And let me tell you, I couldn't unmute myself fast enough. It was like something out of Family Feud, like, I unmuted myself, and I told my joke, and I got a laugh out of one guy. But for the lady who was running the meeting, let's just say she was not a happy clam. Thanks a lot, guys. I've been Andrew Edson.
Give it up for Andrew Edson, everybody. You know, who is a happy clam? Me, you guys. It's me. I'm the top clam. I'm a clam ambassador of this clam jam. Hell yeah. I don't know, something about just ironically calling women clams is so funny to me. Like, if a man ever was like, "Yeah, whatever, clam," I think I would shit myself laughing. Like, if I ever got called a clam in earnest. I don't know, that shit fucking tickles me. Whatever, fucking.